and this guy hit on me, right? So he said, "Hey, you married?" And I was like, "Yes." And he said, "You happy?" And I was like, "No." And
Now,
and
this
there,
is a good day. This is our first example of some. The video is going to be. I am calling for a ban. If you don't have a man that's a good man, a man who you can't drapes around everywhere, anywhere, around old and young. His face is respectable. His face card is respectable. He's a humble, great guy across the board. If you don't have anyone like that to represent you whatsoever, I'm calling for a ban on your internet exposure. You can only see things. You cannot comment. You cannot um, participate. No post. No lives. No feeds. No nothing. No stories. You just get to look. You don't get to like. You don't like. You don't get to follow people. Matter of fact, you can follow people, but you can't do shit. You can just be a spectator. You don't need to be talking no more. Now, this woman is married, so let's see what a married woman's talking points are compared to something else, someone who doesn't have that. Let's just say that.
and the reason why I said no was because one, I'm brutally honest, and two, I was not happy at the time. But what does me being unhappy have to do with whether or not you have a shot? Here's the thing I realized. A lot of married people don't know how to be unhappily married and still not walk away. If you could learn how to be unhappy for a minute, your marriage will last. Because the goal in marriage is not happiness. The goal is to build a lasting relationship that withstands the ebbs and flows of marriage.
This is true because a lot of times in today's dating, a lot of people are encouraged to just have a lot of options because they see a lot of access on social media.
Many of you guys got penny pussy thinking you got $100 bills. Sorry. Then what are you holding on to it for if it's overweight and old?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, in your opinion.
Not my opinion.
What
value does it have on the market? What value does an old used vagina have on the market? Attached to an overweight body.
Like none. Okay.
So, but you got women out here sitting around telling guys you gotta wait 90 days. Why you dying? You gotta date me right. See, what I do say.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the desperate man is so exploited because he exploits himself, but he is so exploited that he don't want to talk. And even Kevin had this point about men who trick. It ain't tricking. It's just they'll rather pay for whatever they want out of a woman. What I'm trying to say is, if I'm a wealthy, rich, well-off, well-to-do man, financially wise, over 6 figures, 2 to 3 commas in my bank account, I got savings, I have properties, I have businesses, residual income coming in. I may work 4 months out the year, but lightly, and I travel and do, entrepreneur work slash charitable things around, the land. That's what I would love to be doing. But just say I was able to do that. Do you think if I seen a woman at the bar or at the places I was at, that I would lose my humanity to not see her as someone's daughter, not possibly see her as someone's mother, see her as someone's sister, niece, so on and so forth, that I wouldn't be able to approach her without offering her a large sum of money to get her time and attention. Hence, therefore, she can be paid off. Hence, therefore, I can't really trust someone who has a fee to their time in the sense of not needing anything other than money. You don't need to know who I am, what I'm about, what I could possibly do to you. Because some of these men who have all this money, they can pay to get a bitch over in that penthouse, over on his yacht. That don't mean he ain't doing weird shit to her when she get over there. Everybody keep trying to act like I didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuels was talking about, especially that Kelly Rowland, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland Rihanna at the top. I've seen some women in Atlanta and on the King magazine and the Jet magazine that were bad as hell. I mean, face, teeth, symmetrical, the size of their ears, their nose, their eyes, their skin tone, their hair, their voice, their toes, their fingernails, nigga, their skin, just everything was glowing and flowing and blowing and goddamn. Ooh, wait, it was everything. And then some more. For sure it was. It was everything and some more. Salute. Yeah, we don't do the lines. Just oranges, man. Just orange work. Like I said, I didn't hear Kevin until maybe a year before he passed. Maybe a little bit before that. But I went back and watched a lot of his content. And only when he was just talking about women and what they want from men, I understood. But when he started talking about what 8, 9, and 10 was and his idea of it, I didn't care nothing about that, because most men care about who the woman is outside of what all that look is. Because if a bitch in a car accident and quadriplegic tomorrow, what the fuck is all that gonna matter? It's the heart of that bitch that I got to sit there and clean her shit off of her. Like, what has she done to be that lovable? Pussy broke on her. She bleeding out her ass most days. She's no good to you. Her mouth is wired. What is she doing for you sexually? Nothing. So it's got to be about more than putting your dick in a woman to fuck with a woman. So all that look standard is one thing. All that weight standard is one thing. No, it's not my preference, but it's a lot of niggas who like low-hanging fruit, who want the ugliest, sorriest, low education, no, don't know too much of nothing. You can throw some money at her and she'll do basically what you want. But does that man take her seriously as somebody he a wife? Fuck no. Just be more.
Is do not go on a date with a man that you are not sexually attracted to. That's what I do say. No, it's not of course. It's not of course. But it's not of course. It's not of course, because I wouldn't have to explain it if it was common sense. You got people like telling folks 90-day rules and carrying on. And for women over 35, that 90-day rule, that's a young woman's rule, not a woman who's had kids. We're adults. When a man asks you out on a date, he's basically saying, I want to have sex with you. And asking you on a date is a socially acceptable way of getting in your pants. We're both grown and we know that's what it is. Can we act like it, please?
Old ladies, damn. See, I grew up not hearing nobody talk about going out on no date. I did hear women say they were going to specific places with the same guy before they end up being together. I did hear this. Me and James are going to the movies. Me and James are going to the bowling alley. Me and James are having a picnic in the park. Me and James are going to ride bikes. Me and James are going to get ice cream. I did hear these things. I didn't see no woman in the 80s and early 90s talking to multiple men that they found her attractive, she found them attractive, and she would place herself intermittently between these men in her day, whether she was in school, not in school, at work, didn't have a job, had children, didn't have children. What the fuck? How does she have the time? Nobody's addressing this. We're just saying, do whatever the fuck you want, but how are you focusing on your end goal if you're constantly giving your time and attention to those who seek it and don't really know where the fuck this is gonna go? It's a gamble. Every male, even businesses, business partner type shit / man-woman relationships, or that other bullshit y'all be trying to do, is based out of Las Vegas. at goddamn Atlantic City or Biloxi because it's a fucking gamble. There's nothing guaranteed. But women hold on to this idea of hoping and wishing it'll be better than it was before. It got to be another nigga after another nigga after another nigga that'll want me. I know another nigga want me. I know it. Yeah, a nigga wants you for the same reason of the nigga you were fucking with wanted you. But if it get past the point of you goddamn being something that's adding to my purpose of where I'm trying to go in life, and you're just the hindrance, you're just the blocking point, you're just the negative words, that ain't gonna last too long. Living in this preference world of what I want and what you want, we want you to stop talking so much. We want you to wear your own natural hair, take care of yourself, work out, eat right, get enough sleep, tend to your children, focus on what you need to focus on, and stop trying to be in everybody else's business. Is it that simple? Does it go that way? Just because I would prefer a woman to be meek and modest and quiet, more so, only stand up for some shit when she needs to, but still it's a righteous way of going about that. Still a righteous way of going about that. Where are the women who was raised and still had their grandmothers and mothers that are good women, aunties that are good women, their older sisters that are good women, other family member friends that you know that want to bring back classiness, that want to bring that 1970s feel back. Dressing in nice garments, covering the body, accentuating the face, and not the hips and the titties and the pussy and the ass. Man shouldn't be able to see damn near up your birth canal in public. That's for who then? If I can see your nipple ring, who this pussy for? She's for the Big street action. Let's see what they're talking about.
He's accountable for choosing the wrong person. I think that women trust men's personality.
Can we act like it, please?
Hold ladies accountable.
What?
For choosing the wrong person in dating. I think that women trust men's personality too much when dating, because it's like, just because I come off well or I know how to make you smile does not mean that my life is together.
I don't think that most women choose men on purpose. And I feel like the easiest way for women to be able to stop dealing with men of a certain caliber or lack thereof is if men are honest about who they are in the beginning and allowing women the real option to choose if I want to deal with the wolf or not. I think that most times men hide themselves as a wolf in sheep's clothing, and then later on you figure out and you find out like things are not exactly what I expected it to be, and in some instances that can be too late. So I don't know how to hold us accountable for that. Don't take it seriously. Don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth. And don't have babies with nobody ever.
If women are so smart and intuitive, why are they always swindled so easily by men in the dating market?
Oopsies.
All bitches cheat. They all cheat.
Let's answer that question. It's the same reason these women can thrive within their workplace and or school. Some of them even can do the third and fourth thing. Parent well and take care of a home. But when it comes to a man, Jesus Christ, if you was to pull up her file, you're like, this shit is all over the place around here. Where's the structure? What is this based on? What do you got going on here? This is a mess. Ain't nobody audited these books in some time, and this shit is about to go. This shit out of control. Shit out of control. You know it. Shit out of control. Let's hear what this bitch talking
all cheat. Whether it's liking a picture, deleting and texting. All bitches cheat. What they do is that they gather up all these niggas that they think could be a replacement of you on their Instagram following list. And they start to like pictures and send them messages. And all bitches be ex-boyfriend. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, as soon as you get to arguing with that bitch, she's texting her ex. So don't feel guilty when y'all break up and you go get your dick wet. Because that bitch is busy working on her magic so that she doesn't seem like a whack-ass bitch. Not sitting at home crying. She's texting that how much she love him and miss him. Hey ladies, let's have a little tit-a-tat, okay? I've noticed that we, as a unit, cause not me,
Right.
but we as a unit have been accepting subpar everything. And I know that we accept subpar everything because we know the limitations of others.
It's a woman
However,
that ain't got no man.
spice it up. Expect more. Okay? Because y'all got me out here looking like I'm being mean. Like I'm asking to do the most. When really, my expectations could be higher. They're at like a 52. So above, half. But not above average. Not above what average should be. Okay? Just, hey, let's expect 75% of everything that they said they was going to do in the first place.
That's what's wrong with the dating market. The average women don't know that they're average women.
I make $185,000 a year. I'm not bragging, I don't. I have a very nice place. I live in Buckhead. I have 2 vehicles, a G-Wagon and a coupe. And I want a GT43 next, okay? I take care of myself. No man has done this for me. And I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't have to do, be strong like me, but this is the life that I've been given, is the life of strength, right? So I've done this on my own. It would be nice to have a guy to come in and say, hey, babe, I'm going to take care of that or whatever. You make $50K, use your $50K to pay the rent and car note. Because my $185K is for the clothes, the shoes, the goddamn lifestyle, the traveling, every damn thing we do. When we're going to go buy a beach, we want to go buy a golf set. Whatever you want to do, my money going to go for it. I got it all. We good. You understand? And that's the effort what I mean. Like, so yeah, he may not make as much as me, but his contributions are so much more valuable. So I got him on every level. A man that come home from work, been working 12 hours or 8 hours or whatever, and come on and see.
The question up there is, who earns $185,000 annually says she would date a man earning $50K annually? Do you believe her? The way she's saying it, because that's a thing. It's not something every man is gonna get to see. Is a woman who is financially stable, doing very well for herself, if she got kids or not. If you run into one of these women, they truly have been around these type of men who make more money than them, that try to damn near pimp her on the fact that they make more money to make, be able to treat her a certain type of way, not be held accountable for anything, because he could just send roses, buy gifts, and it'll take away the fucked up behavior he got going on. No. When you deal with a woman who got money, and so she's not looking for you to have all that. She's looking for you to have integrity, to have moral standards, to make her feel secure, make her feel safe, make her feel comfortable being who she is, what she is, not being intimidated by the fact that she got a little money on her. And boy, if she even got some looks on her, ooh wee. She just wants you to be secure in what the fuck you got going on being a man, and she'll hold your hand, she'll goddamn send the money to your account before y'all go out and say, baby, this is for that. I know you don't make that, but I do. This misconception that women will not take care of a nigga that's the biggest shit women are keep pushing. It's the women who can't afford to do for no nigga talking about what they won't do for a nigga. You need a nigga to do something for you because you're incapable. And yes, everybody's situation different. That's why there's a nigga who make 400,000, 4 million, and 4 billion, and I don't. So I ain't trying to compete with no nigga who live like that. But if I can find a woman who can help me get there, that's what makes her beneficial. So I do believe that, because based off experience in my younger life of being around women who were way more established than me, they still fuck with me and had the option to date rich men that had more money than me. They still was around me.
Want to see footage to see and watch them. I could have watched them.
I think that this sounds good to her in theory, but I'm not sure if she would actually like this type of lifestyle in reality. No matter what a woman says, she's hypergamous before she's anything.
We're not talking about this enough, okay? Sometimes as a woman, when you're being ghosted, alright? Listen to me. A man can meet you and know off the rip he can't meet you, okay? He sees the light. He sees the potential. He sees where you're going.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't play. We don't care.
Right? He sees the rooms that you're in, and he knows he will underperform, okay? He knows he will underperform. So slowly but surely, he will start disappearing. He'll start moving himself to the side. And to that, we say thank you. Shout out to him. We're not looking for him. We're not seeing, well, we will always with me. What happened? We don't know what he got going on. We don't know what he has a capacity for. His shoulder's not broad enough, baby. Maybe his money ain't right. Maybe he got a transition. Maybe he got a baby on the way. We don't know. We don't know. We know what he has going on. But all you're going to do is say thank you. Thank you for not wasting my time, okay? There are men that see you, baby. He sees where you're going, and he knows he can't handle it. Nigga, he ain't got enough heart for that. He knows where you're going. All you need to do is say thank you, baby.
I'm truly entering my I don't give a phase in life. And that's crazy too because I'm an overthinker, I'm an overcarer, I'm an oversharer, I'm an over everything. So for me to finally get to a point where it's like, F it. Just F it.
One of the major issues that I see in the dating world is you have average women do not want average men. And you have women who will spend their 20s chasing Chad, racking up high body counts, passing on things that are actually underlying. And I think a lot of average women would will sleep with you, but never give you commitment.
Who a man will marry is vastly different from who he'll sleep with. And I think that's what's confusing to a lot of modern women in the dating market.
2 months. Tanya pa yan.
Yeah, that. You think women are getting that?
As a Muslim, I feel like Muslims should be able to come to the
And there's this whole battle, natural hair versus wigs or weaves. What's your take on it?
Your natural hair is good for transformers. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair. I am wearing a wig. But I don't have to. I can wear my natural hair if I want to go out. If I'm going to the beach, I can wear my natural hair. If I'm going to church, it's okay. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm going to pick maybe going to play with my niece, it's cool. If I'm in my house, it's okay. But why would I want to wear a nice, expensive dress, expensive heels, at least I'm on it? At least. But when you're natural hair, you're wearing a nice dress. I'm looking at the dress up, I just look at the face, and they do one thing. They do one thing when they pay me. I'm doing that, do that small makeup and say you're a minimalist. No, Chloe.
If self-hatred was a person.
Guys prefer natural bodies or BBLs?
BBLs.
BBL bodies for sure.
Niggas love that fake shit.
For natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural body on the way.
got 'em. We fucking got 'em.
Guys prefer natural bodies or BBL? BBL.
Money than you.
I wouldn't mind.
You will regret.
No.
I want my husband to earn like quite a substantial amount more than I do.
If he earned, I don't know, 50, 60,000 pounds a year.
That's not a lot.
That's not enough for you.
No.
Well, what plan have you got?
£60,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
What's that wage like monthly? It's not. That's like £4,000 a month.
4, 5.
Who lives on that? No, that's not enough.
You could live on £4,000 a month.
I personally, me alone, but that's just not just me alone.
What kind of things are you doing in your spare time? Cause he lives, you know.
Cause he lives. Cause he lives.
You gotta scale it back. You gotta tone it down. She said £4,000 a month is no good.
No, but if I'm going to settle with a man, he needs to have a decently great wage.
What? Because you're trying to spend it.
No, because I want to be provided for if I needed it.
Yeah, but what if he can provide for you within your means? You're trying to live beyond
Within
your
my means. No, not beyond my means. I want to have a nice life.
I don't know if I'm a guy for her. Like, I mean, I'd work, I'd try. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But no, that's not my story, man. I don't know if I'm a guy for her. Like, I mean, I'd work, I'd try. Like, you know.
Whenever you hear a man talk about how a woman have an odor down there, what he's smelling is other men. Women will tell other women to go do this and that, but you ain't got no answers for these females on what they're gonna do when they coochie smell like Brad and Tyler. You cannot just put your cooch in a sink and wash it with Irish Spring and tap water and think you good. Rarely, if you are being intimate with one man and he is being unprotected intimate with only you, you're not going to develop an odor. Any woman that think that she can sleep with a man and have the attitude like, I pumped and dumped him, I got him and don't want to talk to him. Any woman that thinks that's a thing is delusional. It's not a thing. You always gonna be looked at as a hoe and bring your value down every single time. Men don't experience that same thing. A man can run through 100 women and then decide he wanna settle down and still be looked at as valuable and a prize.
I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter. Hello, relationship rules. Please keep me anonymous. I need some advice. My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife with the help of his family, of course. I am now in the picture and we're going to get married in 2023, and I'm 6 months pregnant with his son. I am not the stepmother type, so I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our son. Oh my God. To be quite honest, she annoys me. She looks exactly like her mother, and she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife. And she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with his grandparents, or we can find a nice
Ass bitch.
Hit the subscribe button anyway out of the room. Also hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time we post.
That bitch want him to get rid of his child for her. We all need to hear where we at with shit. That was an extreme version of it, if I'd say so myself. That bitch say, I want him to get rid of his 5-year-old child who doesn't have her mother because she died at birth, but because we're together and I'm pregnant, I don't think my new son, if he make it, is gonna be able to bond to his father, cause that punk ass little 5-year-old little bitch around him. I told you I've seen treacherous shit from women, so I'll say what y'all want. That's cold-blooded, man. That's the next level. Man, that's next level.
Let's get rid.